Okay, so as I've already said, I'm going to start with my electric Pug. So before I actually launch it, just one thing I've done is I've done some programming on my transmitter to limit the altitude, so it cuts the motor in theory once it reaches 60 meters. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to have the lady telling me what the height is.
0.4 meters.
I've just reset telemetry, it's a little bit wayward, but that's fine. Okay, so in theory I should get to 60 meters and the motor should cut.
3 meters. 65 meters.
Right, so that's worked. So that's 65 meters. Now in theory, if I drop below 60 meters, the motor should not come back on. So my throttle stick is still on. So I think I said it was 54 meters, so that seems to have worked.
21.3
Yeah.
meters.
Now if I bring the stick back, hopefully what that does, it resets it, and there it goes. The other thing I've done, whilst I'm just collecting the glider, is I've added a little bit of
1.3 meters.
let's shut it up. I've added a little bit of down elevator mixed in with the throttle, so it's a little bit smoother climbing. Okay. It's certainly easier having that bit of
down elevator mixed in with the throttle.
right. Now what I had programmed is that once it reaches the 60 meters, it was supposed to inform me of the altitude. Okay, so I need to look at that, why that's not working, but I'll sort that out at home. And of course the other thing that's occurred to me is that when the motor cuts and I've got that elevator mixed in, I've still got that bit of down elevator, haven't I? So I need to look at that as well. Right, here we go.
Meters.
Right, it looks like it's cut off. Let's see what we can try and do in these windy conditions.
43.5 meters.
Yeah, it's just coming down. And it's not penetrating the wind. This is probably the strongest wind I've flown this in now.
24.6 meters.
This is just crazy, isn't it? As I said at the start of the video, it was lovely and calm, just barely a breeze. And
6.2 meters.
I get down here and those trees are going wild over here. They're rustling away.
22.2 meters.
I'm keeping this going for as long as I can. Right. Well, having that bit of down elevator mixed in really helps, especially in these conditions. That battery needs replacing, I think. Put my other battery in a moment.
Meters. 52 meters.
Staying up there for the moment.
44.7 meters.
Still up in the 50s. I'll just leave the lady telling us.
41 meters.
Ah, it's dropped down into the 40s now.
Meters.
As you can imagine, in this strength of wind, the thermals are going to absolutely race through.
Meters.
See if I can get it back to me. I'm going to cheat and do a bit of motor.
6.5 meters.
There, even got a hand catch that time. Right, so just a couple of things just to address with the Pug for next time I fly it is I want it to report to me the height once the motor cuts. I've got it programmed in, but obviously I've missed something out and it's not telling me. The other thing is that when the motor does cut off, of course I don't want that down elevator mixing still in there, so I've got to just address that. So just a couple of tweaks. Disappointed in the strength of wind. That's probably the strongest winds I've flown the Pug in, the electric Pug. And it is what it is, isn't it? The wind is this strong. So there we go. Until next time.